Now it endangers the other patients, even those who are alert but can't verbally speak or they're disabled. They're being raped, and no one is saying anything or this whole thing is a mess.
Are you getting a YouTube notification? Are you getting a YouTube notification?
This whole situation here, I want to put it in this thing, is a mess. I would love some responses. I would love to hear how you guys feel about the situation, because it's not making sense to me. Pearl, give me something.
What?
What do you think?
I think it's insane. It doesn't make any sense how nobody knows that. But I don't get how she can give birth, though, in a vegetable state. That I don't understand.
The body still functions because she's on a machine. She still has an organ, so they still do the vitals and stuff like that. So she's still going to have regular life movement. So yes, they can have sex with her, but this disgusting. You impregnated. So suppose there was other pregnancy.
How would they know that?
We don't know nothing, because this facility is under so much investigation. Hello, Carlene. Hello, Tony. Hi, Carlene. I remember now. Hi, baby. The nursing homes were never safe. Tony says she can't do to her. What? She can't do to her in a coma. Someone got that lady pregnant. They're about to shut the place down, and yes, all males are being mandated to give a sample. It's sickening. Yes. If you're just tuning in on YouTube, we are talking about the facility in Phoenix where a 14-year vegetated 29-year-old gave birth, and no one knew. And this is really disgusting and mind-boggling. It's a violation. It's a violation of more codes than one. Tony said, but she can't push. They will do a C-section on the baby's lip.
See, that's what I was saying.
That's the thing.
That's what I said.
They
How
never
was she
said
gonna
that.
Push?
The 911 said she just gave birth.
How?
And the
She's
baby
in
is
a vegetated state, though. Your body just pushed the baby out randomly? That's what I don't get. How did the child come out? How did anybody even know? And then her stomach, not everybody's stomach raises, but I mean.
So then if the doctor did the physical 8 months ago and said she had a firm stomach, the firm stomach ain't get bigger? This is crazy.
I don't care. The whole staff sus.
The whole building. That's why that man quit so quickly. He know about something. I don't know if it's a family member that's been visiting her, or was this before she? Maybe that's why she ended up in a coma. I don't. No. This is a whole mess. Hello, Ina. You just joined in. If you just joined in on YouTube, welcome. We was having some technical difficulties, but we are here talking about no one else.
No one noticed, like no one felt to get a sample of what fluid was in the belly to make it firm or solid. That's what I'm saying. Nobody decided to look further into the situation. See, there's no way she could push. That's what I kept saying. So how they just walked in and magically saw a child happening? Like.
So then, here's the thing. So the 911 call that came in is after the fact. So someone must have saw and helped to push the baby out.
Saw what?
Saw something coming out of the...
As far as I'm concerned, I've been in nursing homes. They don't just lay there naked. So they saw what?
Something pushing out of the booty. The kakuna. The batuta matata. I don't know. I can't answer. Kim says the fact that no one noticed her missed period. She had periods.
She said, yes, your body would do it naturally.
Yeah.
You're just a helper to make it faster.
Uh-huh. Bertha says he should have done a urine sample. They still gonna get him. Just because he quit, that don't mean he out of it. Mark says, why is y'all's recording quality that a potato iPhone for having what? I don't know. Hey, Miss Tarshell, this is a mess. This is really a mess, and it's just a mess, and I don't know why I don't know what to say, guys. This got me all messed up.
Hey.
Hello, everybody coming in. I'm dumbfounded today. It's all kind of investigation. So they said the building was under construction, so all the construction workers have to give male construction workers have to give a DNA sample. The staff, now they have to check the visitor's log, and then also I think they should check all the other patients, because who knows if they've been in there being raped. Tony says everyone knows she was pregnant. I was asking the same thing. Is it a husband? A story came back. No husband. You can't help her push. Someone being rude. Yeah.
Yeah, I just fixed that.
What?
I just blocked him. I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we need troll people on Facebook. Hey, J1, what would you have done if you got that call?
I'd hang up. I ain't even gonna lie.
You the dispatcher.
Look, y'all don't pay me enough for this. Y'all do not pay me enough for this. Because if y'all hear the representative, she don't know nothing.
Nothing.
And even as she's on the phone, she's still telling people walking by the door, come look, come look. I'm straight. There's no professionalism in there at all.
She's on the phone with the 911 operator, but still she's saying, girl, come look. She just gave birth. She had a baby. Yeah, we ain't know she was pregnant. Dude, what? Fired, and double fired.
And that says, that's so sad. How does one walk around and see someone in a vegetative state and be like, wow, she looks sexy lying in there? That's what I'm saying. It's weird, yo. It's just weird.
Well, people have sex with people in the morgues. In the funeral home. I'm so serious. This is true. We have sick people that, because the person can't resist.
Right, the doctor should have noticed a change in her body. They should have.
Sister says, shaking my head. Brother says, the doctor, yeah. What's up, Auntie? I love you, baby.
And at this point, who do you sue? The whole facility?
Or the facility?
I'm suing everybody on the staff. When I tell you, by the time I'm done with this place, ain't nobody going to be there at all.
They're going to have to burn that whole building down. Because...
And then how do you call the parents? Hey, by the way, your daughter's pregnant.
What daughter?
Who?
What daughter? Hey, Marge. Melinda.
It's not the one that's been vegetated for 14 years.
You guys... I only have one daughter. What is you saying?
And that guy, the CEO, not a worker, not a manager, the CEO quit.
Abruptly, they said. That's what I wrote down.
The baby was born with no oxygen at first.
Blue.
But the child is a boy. He is alive and well, and the family just took care of him.
See, that's suspect to me.
The family just took care of him.
All of us, I mean, don't get me wrong. The child didn't ask to be brought in this world, but okay, we're going to take responsibility. But, we're just going to accept it and move on, then...
That's what I don't understand. They just accepted it as it is and just decided we're going to raise the kid. Which is fine, because to each his own, and obviously, if that child is a part of your family, you do what you got to do. But I'm not just going to accept this child without a fight. Somebody got to tell me something.
Somebody.
So either the family knows...
Sandy Nugent, welcome.
Either the family... I feel like the family knew there was a relationship happening or something.
I believe that...
I don't really know. I can give you a scenario. I don't really know anybody that's going to take a child like that.
The family... They had to be... No, I can't say they had to be. They had some money. 14 years? She been in a coma 14 years. My insurance would have asked the family, do you want us to pull the plug? Because it ain't going to run up a couple years well.
And the thing is, that's funny, the way the call was made, the nurse not once, I don't know, I didn't hear it, didn't say she was in a coma. When they asked about the mom, she kept saying, oh, she's okay. Doing well, her vitals are well. You don't think it's important to mention she in a coma, vitals well or not?
Then they said, how's the baby doing? She in the amber, she what? She got an amber bag. She got a what?
Garcia said, I'm sure the family is truly upset, but they are accepting of the baby because it's a part of the woman who is in a vegetative state. That's fine. That's what I'm saying. I understand that. But what I don't understand is why are they not fighting?
You don't hear nothing. Natalie says, I feel like the nurses must have had parts because there's no way I check on you every day to make sure there aren't signs of life and on your own and no one notices another life inside you. Tony says, because he knows they're about to get shut down. I would have quit too. Okay. No way at all that someone's going to quit on the spot and run away if you haven't had prior knowledge.
I'm sorry, you make yourself the #1 suspect, my brother. I'm sure this ain't the first report of a problem either. But then again, the owner said that they didn't want to hear anything or expose any. Yeah,
because 11 years ago, there's a nurse that wanted to report them talking about the nurses talking about people's private parts. The 911 caller, she was nervous, she was shaky, like it was on it was her first week there. Mom is doing okay. Well, no idea patient was pregnant. Complete surprise. What?
Anyone without prior knowledge, I would have quit. It's about to go down.
Oh, it's going down. But I just don't... The nonchalantness. Is that a word? The way people are just... Oh, it's okay. She had a baby. Hello, Miss Nelson. How are you? Side note. Wow. All Jamaicans say my name the way you do. It's so cute. Love it. Okay, ignore me again. Natalie. This was just a doozy for us, and we wanted to bring it to y'all guys' attention. This is not a joke. This is not something made up. It is actually a true story. It makes me wonder about being in a vegetated state.
And I mean, Law and Order shines so much on this.
True.
About got smoked for this one. Nah, cause this one's tough. But they do a lot on this about people that are unable to speak, even disabled people. You don't even have to be in a vegetated state.
Right.
Even disabilities where you can't speak or you can't defend yourself. It's happening, and it's just insane. Some people really just are mentally just gone.
But it makes me wonder, the check that you got to do on these people to work in facilities, it ain't thorough enough no more.
Or you just don't care. Because I personally have been in nursing homes where the aides don't care. They just want their check. They don't care to check on anything. They don't care to bathe you right. I've dealt with patients that have had excruciating bed sores because they won't be rolled over. Like, it's a simple rollover that aides won't even do.
That's because they've been working how many hours, and
I don't think that that's fair to justify your lack of quality.
I can say but so much on the issue of being in a nursing home for 9 months myself, and there's good and bad. It's hard to say that, you know, everyone is the same, but there are nursing assistants that do love their job and they do love their patients. They take care of them. But there's certain ones that just, they don't care, and there are some that abuse. We've seen, there was one where the lady was taking care of her elderly, putting them in the car after going to the store, and she was punching them in the face, and someone was videoing him. But nowadays, if you're videoing, you can't even go over to the stop person and tell you, instead of them trying to hurt you.
Michelle says, if you don't have compassion, you should not work in nursing. We are responsible for one another. Precisely my point. That's why I'm like, whether you're tired or not, that's not excusable. Your energy or your strength should, or not even that, how tired you are shouldn't show, you know what I mean, in how you take care of somebody. Because let it be a family member. Your mom depends on you. Your mom is either disabled or paralyzed, or your husband or your spouse or your kid. For example, your children. An accident happens and your child is paralyzed. What, you too tired to get up and go brush their teeth? you gonna say, oh, I'm tired, so I'm not gonna change their diaper properly? Like, you know what I mean? That doesn't equivalent or is not a good enough reason for the lack of care that's happening in these facilities. I'm sorry, that just does not add up to me. And it's not acceptable. Like, it's just not.
I love my nurses aides that took care of me, especially the ones in the day. Shout out to the whole crew. Um, the patient, the patient is their babies, and when they take care of them, bathe them, clean them, roll them over, take care of them. If they're off for a day and they come back and they see their patient, or if they go on vacation, some of them are so emotional, like, oh my God, they haven't been taken care of, because they don't have that passion. If it's not your calling, if it's not in your genes to be hospitable, you have to think about it. This is where the person lives. This is their home. Now they're being violated in their home. Who's to tell how many times this woman has been raped? And then now it's no condom because she's pregnant. So they also they're susceptible to STDs.
Jason says they would treat family or friends the same way, to be honest. And yes, they would say, I'm too tired to change Pampers. I've seen it.
They're supposed to check every 2 hours, Bertha says. Tony says, yes, some are the just for the check. Oh, Lord, I can't see.
Yes, this is what she said. This is not a job you do just for a check.
Yeah, like welfare makes them take the class to get the job. What happened to compassion that should have for human life, period?
AL says, I agree. If you don't like your job or you're too tired, find another one.
But okay, I'm just putting a question out to everyone. As your family member, you guys get the phone call. Your family member just gave birth. What's your response?
Like I said, you got the wrong number.
What is your response? Let's really be serious about this. Think about it.
I'm dead serious. You got the wrong number or I'm going to jail. You have the wrong number or I'm going to jail, period. You cannot call and say that my sibling or my mother or whoever has been in a vegetative state for 14 years just gave birth. For the last 9 months, what in the world have y'all been doing?
Hey, Terry Ann, Tony says you hit it right on the head. I've seen a girl put them in a cold showers to get back at them. Yes. They hurt people. Especially if they're upset, and then all this business about them not getting their benefits. I'm talking about the nurses' aid, some of them. They're angry and they're upset, so they take it out on the patient. Or if you keep ringing that bell at night and you got to go to the bathroom and they tired, they done did 14, 36, 48, 22 hours, and they want to roll over a third shift, whatever.
Sandra says, where was the family?
Home. 14 years. Think of it two sides. The first year, you hope there's change. Second year, okay, after a while, this is the 14th year, you get tired of going to the facility. They've given up on her.
But nobody noticed her body? Like, I don't understand.
911 will be there in 2 minutes. Okay, how about the family? Were they not visiting her? I just said it. They forget about you in the facility. All they want to know is that she's still.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably why they just took the baby and didn't say nothing. Because I don't hear the family fighting about this. So they probably just took the baby and was like, oh, well, all right.
No. Despite, yes, the child is, I believe it's somebody in the family. I'm just going to put it out there.
That's what I said. Bates says, your daughter just gave birth. Me, you have the wrong number. That's what I said. You can't call me and tell me that and I just accept that information. You have the wrong number. You have the wrong patient. Please do not connect me to this line because it is not me. You calling the wrong person.
What about you being the operator?
I already told you I hung up. I'm nervous. The aid don't sound right. She telling people walking by the door like it's an open museum. It's weird. I don't know. I don't like the call. I would think it was a joke.
When we were talking about this, Pearl said she'd have been like, I'm going to break.
I'm going on break because y'all don't pay me enough for this.
Okay, this call right here.
If y'all hear the aid, she's on the phone telling people that's walking by, y'all come look at this. We didn't even know she was pregnant. So now it's turned into a show? That's straight insanity, yo. I can't. She sounds shaken up. She don't know the lady vitals. She don't know where her chart is.
She had no idea of anything. It was crazy. I don't understand. I'm gonna see if I can try and play it for you guys. I think this is it. I don't know if we get copywritten for this one or what. But whatever.
Michelle said the lawyer probably said don't say anything because they're about to sue them.
Emergency. We just had a baby and we had no idea she was pregnant. Okay, is the baby out? Prepared for that. Baby's turning blue. We need someone now. Okay, all right. Go in there with the baby, and I want you to walk this through. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go on the line with you. What's your phone number? Shoot, I don't know what the phone number is for this. Give me 1 second. I'll find it for you. We have a respiratory over there with them too. The phone number is.
You don't even know the number to the facility.
No, they don't. They bleeped it out.
We're not sure. We had no idea this patient was pregnant. Okay, and the respiratory.
She said at first, I don't know. She had to go find it.
Okay, they're doing compression. Or what's going on right now? Were we able to get the baby out? Is the baby breathing? Is the baby breathing? Baby's not breathing. Baby is blue. Okay, so are they doing CPR? Are they doing CPR? Yeah, they're doing CPR on the baby. Okay, good. Just keep going with that. And how's the mom doing? Mom's doing well. It looks like she's doing well. How far along is she? We had no idea this person was pregnant. We had no idea this patient was pregnant. Okay, I understand. Does she know how far along she was or anything? We have no idea. This is a complete surprise. We were not expecting this. Okay, and the baby was responsive? Or no? Is the baby responsive? No, baby's not responsive. Okay, and they're still doing compressions, right? They're still trying to do compressions and they're suctioning the baby. Okay, good. Good. You guys are doing a great job. We got help on the way, okay? Alrighty. Thank you. Do I just hang up with you and then just back to the baby? Stay on the line. Stay on the line. I want to see how they're doing, okay? I need you to give me the address. Should we get vitals on mom? Here, let's get the vital machine. I want vitals on mom. She had a baby. Look at there's a baby right there. Okay. They're still doing compressions on the baby, right? Yeah, and mom's doing fine. Okay. Mom is doing fine. We're about to take some vitals on her, but so far she looks stable. What is your name, ma'am? My name is. I'm the nurse.
Okay, my blood running cold. I hope we don't get cut out for this, and I hope you guys yeah. First of all,
she sounds like she don't know anything. That is my point. She couldn't find the number for the place.
No, some of that stuff was cut out because of privacy.
No, I understand that. But when he said, "What's the number?" she said, "I don't know. Hold on, I have to go check." She doesn't know the number for the facility.
She doesn't know the patient's name or anything because she said they had to go get the chart.
And when they ask you, "How is mom doing?" You don't think she should have said she's in a coma?
She well.
You said she's doing fine. Vitals are well.
Why didn't she tell the 911?
The lady, exactly my point. That's exactly the point I was just saying. When they ask you how is mom doing,
she alright.
Because even if you listen to the representative, he was like, "Well, how did you guys not know how far along she was?" You should have said no because she's in a vegetated state. Instead, the response is, "No, it was a surprise. We didn't know. We didn't know she was pregnant." You didn't mention a coma or the vegetated state, not one time. And then if y'all listen to the last 5 seconds, she is literally telling somebody else, "Oh my God, come look. She just had a baby and we didn't know she was pregnant."
Y'all all going down. Everybody going down. Because at one point he said that is the baby responsive or the baby scream or whatever. She said the baby got an envelope.
Amber bag or whatever.
Amber bag. What? Amber, y'all, it's on YouTube. She can be from the pool. Exactly. The pool is, because from what I remember, there's a pool of nurses that when people call out, they have those people to call to come and replace the nurses. So they have no idea. They know the job, but they just don't know. They're not familiar as a regular. They don't have a regular position.
I don't know. I don't like none of them. They all weird. They all weird. She turned that lady room into a museum.
I give credit to that guy because he was trying so hard to help her. He was thinking that, okay, this person.
And she's like, do we hang up? No. Why would you hang up? You called. Why would you hang up?
I know she fired. Y'all don't got to tell me. She fired because the big man probably fired her first. It had to be her first week. Yes, Al. Hello, Harris. Welcome. The nurse could work for another company. They all going down. Yes. We just wanted to give y'all a snippet of what we heard, and it's all over the news. This happened 12/29. That was the Phoenix Police Department that she was talking to. Was she a nursing student, child?
She must be a secretary and not a nurse.
She's
something she ain't supposed to be in this situation. What she's not supposed to be is involved.
Because nobody know nothing. So if they don't give them privacy, then somebody see this person screwing the people. Can you imagine if it's suppose it's not even just one person? Hello, Jenny. Welcome. I know someone told me about I think I was telling my husband. He said sometimes in Jamaica that when they work in the funeral home, when the young girls come in after they've been killed, they had sex with them because when they was alive they couldn't get them. So they rather get them now when they dead. I'm not making this stuff up. This is some stuff. No! There's sick people out there. There's sick people out there. No, sometimes I wish I could be an advocate for those who can't speak or can't respond or can't. I want to tell you what I'm thinking. I want to tell you, you're a punk. You're a punk. You are evil and you are not right. You are. I am so angry. I'm so angry. I am so angry. This one took me for a loop because I'm just thinking about people who can't speak. Now the whole facility needs to be checked. If I have a family member out there,
I'm checking out.
They out.
Checking out.
They out.
I don't care if I can't afford it at home. We gonna figure it out.
If you're just tuning in today, we have been talking, like you said, Pearl, everyone is suspect.
Seriously.
We're talking about the Hacienda facility in Phoenix, I guess Phoenix, Arizona. And of a 14-year vegetated state woman, 29 years old from what I heard. So she's young. Just gave birth on the 29th of December or something like that. And no one knew she was pregnant.
Bologna.
That's baloney, right? Hello, Verna. So this is the situation. Doctors, nurses, staff.
Y'all make it worse when y'all say we do regular checks. Don't say that.
For the news to report that a doctor performed a physical exam on her, only external. What are you gonna do?
Just take that out of the report because this don't even make no sense.
Is he the one that did it? Is that the?
It's too many people. The CEO that decided to leave. You must have another job because. You just gone, my brother. You the CEO. Ain't that like the next in line to own the business?
That's the one that owned the business.
My point exactly. The CEO left his own company. I'm not leaving my family member in there. The CEO left his own company.
Everybody gonna look. I'm sorry. If I was in Phoenix, I'd open the door and say, "All y'all get out. Everybody out."
Those who can walk. Those who can't, just get pushed out. You can keep the bed you came in. Just get pushed out.
Just take the bed and just roll out. Roll out with the wheelchairs. Those that can't, I'm gonna get some people to push y'all out.
Now the CEO can walk away from his own company. Like he ain't just say I'm gonna leave. He resigned, meaning he not coming back. He don't plan on being back.
No questions. So you can't ask me nothing. I don't work there no more. Oh yeah. Oh, you where's the government in this situation?
Don't ask about the government right now. They got a whole baby they gotta take care of.
I'm telling you, that family has money. I don't know if y'all have money, but y'all had to have something to be taking care of somebody in a vegetable Caesar salad state, because this is ridiculous. That 14 years, who's paying for this? He probably isn't the owner.
He's probably hired. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so here's another scenario. Suppose she was being raped all the time, and the family put her in there, and then the family member that kept on doing it there.
I don't know.
Because then they're going to have to blame somebody else.
If you're doing a regular check, everyone needs to be without a job and give their college degrees back. My point exactly.
Is that done? Hi, Jackie. Done. We miss you. It's been so long. Guys, if y'all just coming in, we had a serious topic today. Today is what's happening Wednesday, which is wellness and therapy we put together. We used to have those on each day. But this one had to be talked about, y'all. And then do
they have cameras? They need something.
I guess, hey, Faith and Linda, I guess there probably was cameras.
Like I said, the whole
security people,
y'all
disgust me.
Staff, I'm sorry, the whole staff got to go.
Okay, sweetie, but tell me, the camera people, y'all watching this? He probably sleep. He got insomnia. Well, they need people with insomnia, but if he got sleep apnea, he done. He can't watch nobody. Ain't no security in there.
I'm sorry, the whole staff just wrong. And I keep saying it. It is very vital to me to get an answer to that. How did you happen to see her giving birth?
You
just ironically felt the need to go check and do a thorough check this time?
But if here's my thing. She got to be covered up in the bed.
That's what I said. They don't lay there naked or just uncovered.
If the baby was born stillborn,
that means it ain't crying.
The baby ain't crying, and the baby ain't push up the sheets or nothing.
So what's up? And she a vegetable-stated woman, so she ain't moving a leg or nothing. There ain't no rigor mortis. The body ain't twitching. So what's up? You just felt an urge to go check on her?
Now, I need all the private eye investigators on our shows right now to tell me something. What do we ask? All the insurance people. What?
I've been saying it. How did you know to just all of a sudden go check?
Because the baby...
Baby wasn't crying because the baby was born blue.
Okay, let's talk about it. The water had to break.
That mean y'all ain't change her.
Jesus. It must have been between different shifts.
Nobody changed her.
Lord, it's so much. It's so much.
Bake says in 9 times out of 10, sexual assaults. Sexual assaults happen on the night shift.
Night shift. Okay.
And that says so no one was able to see when the intercourse was occurring. I'm confused about how there's cameras all over the place like they usually do, an officer watching to make sure there's no peace disrupted. She says, so honestly, it honestly was an inside job. Erica says, or they don't have the money, so that's maybe why the patient didn't get the correct care. It's messed up. Somebody turned an eye on this.
Somebody give me, this is the answer for the day. As Pearl keep asking, how did they know that she was giving birth?
Because the baby didn't cry. The baby was born blue.
The baby was born dead.
Baby was born blue. So there's no screaming. She ain't screaming. And it's not like she be like,
Did the baby
She's
fall out?
vegetated.
Did the baby like roll out? Fall out the bed? A lot of people turn their eyes, Natalie said. Hey, Lucretia, that's the question of the day. How did...
And that means if they came in and said, oh my God, that means that y'all missed the water breaking. So y'all didn't do a regular check on like y'all supposed to.
So then...
And wait, pregnancy, don't you breast leak?
She ain't had no breast.
Don't your breast leak? Come, stop playing with me, people. This is main questions, bro.
This too much mix up because...
Stop playing with me.
Her boobs didn't get bigger and her belly...
If y'all checked her, isn't there leakage regardless, though? Correct?
No, because they weren't stimulated in the first place.
But when you get pregnant, doesn't your body naturally do that, though? Because it's preparing you to feed your child. No? Or did I miss that in health class?
Somebody else was breastfeeding.
Because when y'all changing her, how you gonna...
They didn't change her. I don't... How did she push? That is the question.
I keep asking that.
Hey, Papa Chopper.
And this is what I'm saying, yo. When y'all did y'all checks and change her like y'all supposed to? Y'all don't notice wet spots on her gown? What'd you think? She just drooled down there? Yo.
This too much.
That's exactly my question. The baby didn't roll off the bed, nothing like that. So how did someone walk past the room at the right time and happen at the right time and find the baby blue hanging out her pants or sweat? So, and if she got...
Lord, okay. I need an usher. If she got what, Pearl?
Unless she's laying there with no undergarments, how does John know there was a child there?
They thought it was a watermelon.
Because the baby ain't pulling itself through her undergarments, so
then somebody come back to do a...
Oh, man.
This is so messed up. It's getting worse because now Pearl is up. Pearl wasn't up in the beginning.
That was a good point. Because she said unless the baby was hanging out and fell out through her sweatpants and crawled out to the bottom, like, and so maybe not sweatpants,
so that means this patient never kept
So she just lay there in her gown. That's it? No undergarments? Y'all sus. Who's okay with changing somebody like that?
They didn't change her.
But who's okay with leaving a patient?
Changing.
Okay, who's okay with leaving a patient like that?
This facility.
I personally, thank God, have not been to a facility where the patients lay there with no undergarments on.
Faye said, hey Donovan, hey Ryan, how you doing? Faye says someone had to pull the baby out.
Nat says it exactly. She can't push, so the baby came out on its own. Yeah, that's on its own willing. And then she said, the baby hasn't been fed clean, could have drowned in its own fluid. Yet someone called 911 and said the mother was all right.
Yeah, this is some serious questions, Don, because it's a topic that it's a real true story. If you look it up, if you Google it, or if you YouTube it, it's there. And the news is... I'm surprised we didn't hear it before, but I don't know who's heard it. But we brought this to our people's attention to say, what in the heaven?
It was all over Facebook, too. Did the caller say, we got the baby out? No! All she said was, the baby is blue. That's all she kept saying.
She was the one... She was the middle person, because she's between the operator and the people them doing the act. She's the nurse.
And all she kept saying was, the baby is blue. This is a surprise. We didn't know she was pregnant. The mother's vitals are great. That's all she kept saying.
She's okay. She's stable.
All she kept saying. They ain't say nothing about pulling it out. They ain't say nothing about finding the baby on nothing.
Who cut the cord?
But tell me. Unless she was laying there naked with just a gown on, how did y'all see this happening? Because the baby ain't sliding out of nowhere. It's not going to move around, and she's vegetated. To be in a vegetated state, you have to have a diaper or something on so you can use the... This is my point. You see what I'm saying?
So you can go to the bathroom.
So unless y'all undid the diaper, how y'all see the baby?
So then maybe the person was coming back. No.
No.
Listen, our words for today is, please, if you...
Nat said mom's vitals were fine despite the fact that she's connected to tubes to keep her alive. Can anyone tell me if that's even a baby that'll wake up? As a worker, I'd like to know if the baby could even survive something like this. Yeah, they can, because apparently they caught the child in time. Because on the call, they were able to revive the kid.
Yeah, we heard the baby crying.
Yeah, they were able to revive the kid.
If we had played the whole thing out at the end, you hear a baby crying, and that's when the guy said, oh, so the baby's... Yes, the baby's
Which is why it's funny to me, because y'all knew just the right time to come into the room. I'm straight.
So,
You're right. You're right. And my thing is, unless that predator was coming back to finish or do another thing.
They said that sexual assault happens 3 more times more. No, people with disabilities are more at risk 3 times more than a person without disabilities for sexual assault and rape. They're more at risk. That's terrible. They should be people that's getting help, but instead they are being more abused. And I'm sorry for those of you who have someone in a nursing home.
The nursing homes and the psych wards.
Or facility. Yeah, that's another thing, too.
Or the psych wards, because they can just say they're crazy.
And then, who's the advocate for them? If it's not the family, that's why I tell you guys, you need to visit your loved ones. Check in on them. A mother, I'm just going to say a mother right now, or a father, should be sensitive to their children when there's something wrong. If your child is so excited all the time and energetic, but then all of a sudden sad one day, there's a change in behavior. But how can you tell a change in behavior if you're in a coma? Or in the body, if you don't pay attention or you're not...
Honestly, I don't care. I'd be requesting checks. I need body checks, inside and out. I'm sorry.
Can you imagine when they find this predator?
Y'all can request those things.
It's
because
mandated. It's mandated.
That's my family member. And I don't want it once a month. Sorry. I need that check 2 times a week.
Here's another question. They're only checking males, right?
Okay. I think so. That's what it said.
Yeah. Sometimes people are crazy and impregnate people and use them as a surrogate. That's another thing. Mm-hmm. And then, so the reason why I said that, if this has been going on for so long, suppose if they can't tell when a person's been pregnant for 9 months, they could have babies all over the place and nobody reported it. Or people could have been having abortions and don't report it. That's just this.
Tasha says, my mother is in the state psychiatric facility and I am her legal guardian, have been for 4 years. I'm usually the only one visiting her. You don't see a lot of families. Yesterday her social worker called and said a nurse verbally abused her. Yay.
It should be daily checks.
1 thorough, 1 just to make sure all is still the same. Exactly.
Listen, I'm in shock. Good afternoon, Silent. Hey. This is a tough topic, and our time is well spent today. We had a little technical difficulties in the beginning, but if you are watching this in the rebroadcast, we did play a snippet of the 911 call, but this is happening in Phoenix. Check your families, check on friends, check on everybody, check on yourselves. I don't know. It's just, you got to be careful. No matter what, we can't avoid things that happen, or we can help avoid things that happen, but who's helping those that can't speak for themselves? That is the question for today. And I pray to God that these people will stop, or they will be stopped.
Yep. Law and Order tells you what happens. It does. Sad part is people in psychiatric facilities don't always mean you're crazy. Even people with impulsive behaviors are there due to just being frantic or anything, and they'll be still considered someone who doesn't know better, and you just take the loss. That's very true.
Silence says, honestly, this is beyond my comprehension of how she even reached so far along and no one knew. No proper vitals or exams have been done. Who is the conservator, legal guardian? Why wasn't the changes in body image not questioned?
My point. That was my point exactly. How? And I know sometimes your belly don't always show, But the doctor reported her stomach to be
8
firm.
months ago. 8 months ago.
To be firm.
That was the last physical from the doctor. So that, wait a minute, hold the hell on, wait a minute. The last time she seen a doctor was 8 months ago?
My point. Don't make no sense.
Who's doing the paperwork on this facility? The whole system going down. The social worker, we gotta go. I'm about to have a heart aneurysm. We gotta go.
The point of today, that's the crazy part, is even after a month, it was known and noticeable she was pregnant, and that's not even common. So how the heck?
Go ahead, close out.
The point of today, man, be more in tune with each other, people, please. We can't stop all the insanity and all the evil, but we can do our best to be more aware. We can do our best to be more present with each other and be more in tune. We gotta check. We gotta check. We gotta protect one another and be there for those that we can be there for, because you don't know what's happening behind closed doors, clearly. And even if you do know, some people are not willing to speak. But make sure you can be the best you. Alright? Like they always say, the world can change, but it takes one person at a time. Be the best you could be.
Silent just confirmed what you just said. Bottom line, we have to check on our loved ones periodically and make sure proper care is given. Amen. We thank you for your time today. This was just a topic of awareness.
Yikes. They said there was a short story that a doctor was getting patients pregnant for experimental testing.
Yeah.
I got an experimental test for him.
Okay, so guys, stay sticky. That's our word for the year. And we thank you for all the new people that came on Facebook, YouTube. We thank you guys for being here with us. And we will see you guys back on Facebook on Friday. Remember, we're also on YouTube on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you're just new here, our schedule for Facebook is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Our time, your time. Just be blessed and stay sticky. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. We just so done today. We just done. It was a lot. And we're trying to recover from this topic because this is dangerous. But we love you guys, and I'll be back in about an hour or two.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it took y'all a long time to come on in. We did 3 videos and shut down 3 times. Pay attention. See what I'm saying? Pay attention.
This one, she gone. I'm coming back to plan. So I'll see. When this upload, I'll be back. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Welcome to those who have subscribed for the first time, and see you in a few. Stay sticky. You would pay attention. You sorry, Nikki? Oh, don't be sorry. Just be back. When this upload, I'm coming back on.